everyone, this is Seal, and this is just going to be a short update video as to how far I am with progress on this guy and also what I've got planned for my YouTube channel in the next coming weeks. And this will also sort of serve as a spotlight video for my group build entry to the Gundam Eclipse 5-star Stories group build, which is my Scarlet Phantom. So I guess I'll just go over what I've been doing on this guy for the past week. After I uploaded that unboxing video last week, I started denubbing all the parts and getting rid of flash. I haven't rescribed any panel lines yet so far. I didn't really have that much time, and I also had to work on the weekend full time. So I got all of the parts denubbed and I got rid of pretty much all the flash, or at least I hope I did. And then all the parts got a bath in a degreaser, spent like 12 hours in that bath. So most of the mold release chemicals should be gone by now, but before I start priming and painting, I'll definitely give them another bath. And then today I also started pinning some of the parts, and these are just the ones you're seeing right here that have been pinned so far. And I guess right now I'm just going to give you a little demonstration as to how these are going to go together. First, we got the main torso piece right here that attaches to this waist or spine piece, as I like to call it. And there's a pin in here, as you can see. This is a 1.2 millimeter brass pin glued in there with epoxy, and in fact all of these pins right here that you can see are 1.2 millimeter brass pins. And this just goes in here. That'll give this some nice stability. And then I'll just put this on here so that we can insert the pin, which will go through this part into the spine part as well. That's just gonna go in there like so. And as you can see, I've still got enough room in there so I can work on the final pose of this kit once it's all pinned together. Although once the glue sets, it'll be harder to correct the pose. So that's looking pretty cool, and right now you can also sort of get an impression on how big this kit's going to be. I think in total it's going to be 33 centimeters tall, including the horns, and that's a lot. Now, I also worked on these main shoulder parts, and they just go in like so. And I think this is looking pretty good. Of course, it's a bit unstable because it's not glued, but at least there's some stability with those pins there. And back here I've got the rest of the parts. I don't know, I'm just gonna take a camera and show you that. The parts up here are smaller parts that will not require any pinning, but down here, these parts, mainly for the legs and the skirt armor, they're definitely gonna require pinning. And as you can see, I already test primed 2 parts to see how well my degreaser got rid of mold release chemicals, and turns out it did a good job, but I guess I sort of figured out that resin is not as forgiving as I thought it would be, because when I cleaned up these parts I scratched quite a couple of them up, so I hope it's not too bad on most parts. But for example, this part is kind of rough right now, so there's definitely a lot of work still ahead of me on this guy, but I hope I can finish him sometime in mid-April. And until Friday I won't be able to get any work in on this guy because I'll be gone on a seminar due to work. There we go. And that means I probably won't get around to working on this guy again until, I guess, Saturday. And because it's my spotlight in the Gundam Eclipse group build this week, I guess I just felt like making this short video. I might actually take it down once I post more progress on this guy. And I've also got plans for more videos for my channel, mainly some scribing tutorials. I don't know if I'll only do 1, maybe 2, and also a small series of videos that I'm planning on doing, but I'll just tell you about those at a later point in time, because I think this video is already long enough. And that's pretty much it. So take care, and see you soon, hopefully.